Been a historic season for Hail State hoops, there's no questioning that. With each consecutive win, each statistical milestone, the Bulldogs capture the hearts of women basketball fans not only in Starkville, but around the country. And that success has built a community that supports more than just what's on the court. Back in January, Mississippi State head coach Vic Schaefer had big plans for women's basketball in Starkville. Schaefer declared he would write a $10,000 check to the Boys and Girls Club in Starkville if attendance inside the hump topped $110,000 for the season. On Thursday, on senior night, the previous record of more than $92,000 was not only broken, but smashed. And Schaefer delivered on his promise, pulling out the checkbook after the final buzzer and giving back to the town that's embraced him and his team.
It was a win-win for me. Our seniors, this team, so special. Getting those fans to come shatter the record, quite frankly, a record at 113,000 now that be hard-pressed to break.
I almost lost it. You know, I said to him in that moment, I said, Coach, you have no idea just how awesome this is for our organization. He said, oh, you hadn't seen anything yet as he's signing the check. So I'm thinking, okay.
CEO of the Golden Triangle Boys and Girls Club, Nadia Colombe, had a feeling the donation from Schaefer would be happening with the rate of sellouts inside the hump. But she didn't imagine what the rest of the Mississippi State community would bring. An additional $41,000 was donated to help serve kids around the Golden Triangle.
Just to learn that there's such love and support in this community for our organization that we reach an additional $36,000 that night is just overwhelming.
The $10,000 for me was no problem, but to see what the rest of the Bulldogs did to supplement that, it just, again, I think it just shouts to the world, this is a special place, this is who we are, this is what we're about.
The year before Vic Schaefer became head coach of the Bulldogs, attendance inside the hump totaled 23,000 for the entire season. 6 years later, with the bar now set to 113,000, Schaefer says he owes it to his players for helping his vision become reality.
To be honest, that first year, I probably didn't want that many people in there. We weren't very good. But you give your kids all the credit in the world because those people are in there to see them, to see how they play the game, how they honor the game, how hard they play, to sit there next to their own son, their own daughter and say, hey, I want you to play like Dominique Dillingham. I want you to play like Victoria Vivians. That's the piece that's very rewarding.
Colombe says the donation will help existing clubs in the area as well as the startup club at West Point kicking off this June. Schaefer and the Bulldogs go for a perfect regular season on the road tomorrow against Kentucky with the early tip at 11 a.m.